Everybody, it's Fireworks Fanatics here. I wanted to give you guys some information. We're getting to that great time of year. I hope everybody's getting excited. I've got a large audience that I'm going to be setting fireworks off for this year, so I'm especially excited. Big old barbecue. First, I wanted to give you guys some information about where to get the best fireworks in the state legally, because there's a bunch of options. So right off the bat, you're going to have TNTs and Phantoms pretty much wherever you live in the state. Not going to be far from a TNT or a Phantom. Between the two, I recommend going to TNT. Maybe if you have a larger end budget and you want to just get some Phantom items to mix it up, then yeah, maybe I could see going to Phantom. But for the most part, you're going to want to stick to TNT unless you're close to one of these other options. So first thing off the bat is we can get rid of DFS, which has some locations here in Central California around Fresno. So definitely you're going to want to try to get to one of these locations. Um, Definitely want to try to get to those locations if you're around the Fresno area. And also in this part of the state, there is some locations up around the Humboldt Bay region and Crescent City. So if you live in the mountain communities and you want to get some fireworks, or if you live off this coast, definitely go to DFS before TNT. You're going to get some good options. So another place to go for a lot of people living in Central California is going to be right here at Freedom. You can see right here we got a lot of locations in Sacramento, and then Modesto area, also all the way down to Merced and through Bakersfield. And then there's even some locations down here in LA. So if you live sort of around these locations and you can get there early enough, I would say rush to those locations and get Freedom, because Freedom is going to have TNT quality and caliber fireworks at usually 25 or 30% less. There's a lot of common rewraps, and they have a lot of good items that you can only find at Freedom. But me, I'm especially excited all the time for, fireworks that are kind of harder to get in the state and aren't from brands that aren't from brands that aren't here anymore. So one place that you can check out is going to be right here at Fireworks Unlimited in Modesto. This is their address. If you're in Central California or anywhere up and down the 99, I could see even driving down from Sacramento to get some fireworks that you're not going to really find at a stand in Sacramento. They're going to have all kinds of different stuff. So I'm going to make a journey up to Modesto. That's their address, and it looks like they're going to be open this year. And like I said, they got a lot of different fireworks. I got some world class assortments and some out of state assortments, and I'm sure they're going to have a lot of cool fountains. I'm really interested in getting my hands on some Black Cat fountains because I have not lit off any Black Cat fountains in a minute. So anything from Brothers and Black Cat that they're having, I'm going to be going for. So hopefully I can make it there on the first or the second, and they have good stock. This is their address and kind of where the stand's located in the state. So you can see it's in Modesto, not too far from me, and I'm going to definitely try to get there. Um, Another place that I found was here called Impact Fireworks in Fresno, and it looks like they also on their website had some interesting Black Cat products and some other products. Hey, look at they even have a Beast video up there. Look at that. So they're going to also have some of those different products that you can only get from out of state or from brands that used to be here but aren't. And they're going to be here in Fresno, supporting a Pentecostal church. So I'm going to also try to get out to there and drop them some money to see what they got. Hopefully they have good availability while I'm there. I'll probably get some pretty good out of state products. So if you're in Central California, you have a ton of options. And if you're up on the coast, then you have some other options besides TNT. And it looks like Southern California was pretty much dominated by TNT and Phantom. So, yeah, I hope everybody's getting excited. And I'm going to have some buyer's guides coming out in the next week or so to give you guys an idea of what you should buy or where. And yeah, we'll get on to our fourth.